Today, here's a word of encouragement from the scriptures. In John chapter 20, starting in verse 19, this is a powerful moment in the Bible. Jesus had just been crucified, and for the disciples, their world was crashing around them. Their world was upside down. I'm sure that they have all these thoughts like, what do we do now? Um, can I even show my face around here? I mean, all of these thoughts. And in John chapter 20, we see that they are locked in the room. Maybe one of the questions they were thinking was, am I next? They were locked in a room for fear that they might be next, for fear of what would happen to them. Let's pick up on the evening of that day, the first day of the week, the doors being locked where the disciples were for fear of the Jews. Jesus came and stood among them and said to them, "Peace be with you." And when he had said this, he showed them his hands and his side. And then the disciples were glad when they saw the Lord. This is such an encouraging passage because you see the disciples dealing with real emotions, the real emotion of fear. All of us will be faced with different, hard, troublesome emotions, fear, anxiety. The question is, what do you do with those emotions? They were locked up in their fear. But no matter how hard the lock was, Jesus walked through the lock into their room, and he offers that to us today, that through the power of the resurrection, Jesus walks into your moment. Jesus walks into your situation, whatever it is, whatever circumstances they are that lock you up, whatever it may be, financial, relational, just stress, uncertainty, anxiety, depression, addiction. Jesus walks through the lock into your room. They were locked in, but they were not locked out of the hope of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And when he came in, he said this, peace. He spoke peace to their fear. And what was the result? They were glad. Remember this, whatever Jesus gives you is stronger than whatever you give to him. You give to him your fear, he gives to you peace. You give to him your anxiety, he gives you security. You give to him your depression, he gives to you your sense of joy. I'm here to tell you that what he deposits in you is stronger, more enduring, more life-giving than whatever you would give to him. And check this out. What was the result? They were glad. And that's my hope for us today, that when you think of the resurrection of Jesus Christ, which is our receipt that he has paid the debt for our sin, if you'd accept that, if you believe that with all your heart, lean into that today and receive whatever gift he has for you. It's stronger than any negative emotion. God bless you this week.